Welcome back. Today we'll be doing the side battle of Thoroughfare Gap. You've got 10 brigades to play with, and we're on defense, so I've opted to bring 3 artillery brigades, 2 of the howitzers, and 1 of these parrots. Going to be bringing my sniper skirmishers for this one, because there's some artillery that I need them to hunt. And then 4 journeyman brigades here of varying experience levels, and then 1 combined division to provide a real hammer. We put our career point from the last battle into medicine, like I said we would, and that should be it. If we look at the report, they got only 4,300 men from the last battle, and if we look at our results, we killed actually a little more than that. So we put a very ever so small, minute dent into their forces. Your main army is attempting to trap Jackson's left wing of the rebel army north of Manassas at Stony Ridge. Our scouts reported that Longstreet, with the right wing, is marching from the west to join with Jackson. We need to attack and crush Jackson before he is joined by Longstreet. Thoroughfare Gap is a good position to try and halt or delay Longstreet's advance. The main army is taking positions for the main assault, so you will only have 1 division available, more or less. See that you're supposed to set up a line like this, and they claim that the Confederate advance is coming in this way. This is a lie, sort of, and you'll see. This battle is actually kind of interesting, coming in it from the other direction. Actually, this map gets played out multiple times through many skirmishes. I've shown this off on the Confederate side, actually, where you end up trying to take a VP that's located somewhere around here, and what you want to do is you want to swing up as the Confederates up through these woods, basically go hard east and then up and around, and you can push them out here. Definitely want to avoid that happening to us. But then the main assault is actually going to end up coming basically straight along through these woods, plus they get little sneaky reinforcements out here. So, General, our pickets report that Longstreet is approaching to cross the gap. Your mission is to deploy your forces and halt the rebels for at least 3 hours. Don't let them reach the crossing. Okay. So, the main fighting is actually going to be right here. These units are going to end up challenged the most. These units don't need to do too much fighting, actually. So first we want our snipers here. Our snipers are going to sneak out all along this north edge and then come down behind, and then they're going to try and pick off the artillery that's coming out, that's going to be sitting out here. So where is you? There we go. Okay. And you. So these guys are going to mine. We're going to put the division right here and let them stand off with you. And okay, so like I said, the Confederates get reinforcements that come in from like right here. So we're just going to have 1 brigade sitting up and facing up this way to basically just immediately push them off, get them, keep clean battle lines. Down here we will put, these 2, and then over here, right along this line, another brigade. Once this brigade finishes pushing these guys off, they'll move over and adjust, and then we'll keep a strong line right like this. This is one of those battles where I may not get to finish off all of their forces. I think the time is going to run out before it becomes practical to do so. So I wouldn't count on it. Okay, so howitzers 1 is definitely in here, right here. Another one we will move up to being right like here, and then another one will just sit like right here also, slightly back, I think. Something like this. Okay, so you should immediately go over here, and then you, something like this. Detach to here. Detach to here, because I want to help force whatever comes up this way to go that way. Combine, detach here, detach here. So with these forces, what we want to do is we want to place them so that they range, so that their range is basically right along this bank right here, so that they don't get the benefit of the cover, which is a little tricky, but then behind them a little bit, something like that, and move them behind a little more this way, something like this, and then we'll give you the general at the start. Should be good. We will send the pickets up first. They're just going to get a free shot on whatever's coming in, and they're going to fall back afterwards. We'll use them to displace out this way to extend out the line. Okay. So they've got a slight force in the area already. Okay. Here, so just like this. More of their forces are coming in. Maybe just a little more. Getting the ranging right for these guys is a little tricky. Come up a little more. So what's going to happen is they're going to also push up this way, so eventually once they stop attempting to push this way, you can... these guys get a crossfire shot over here. Jones' vision, yep, so there we go. So they, like I said, they end up actually attacking straight across in these woods. Okay. So we want to keep an eye on these guys and actually displace ever so slightly to make sure that they're not doing an end run. Okay, now pull back. We're going to take the flank shot on these guys. We should still have cover here. Good, perfect. Okay. Actually, I'm going to pull these skirmishers down. I can't get them to make it over in time, because they're bringing a little more for it. They're bringing a little more heavier forces than I am usually used to them hitting this side with. these guys forward, just make sure they're protected a little better. Looks like they're forming up their attack. Gonna shift these guys down and make sure that they're not getting unmolested flank shots. I'm gonna keep pushing down. There we go. Keep killing their artillery. Push them off. Pretty much made up the difference in manpower at the start. But these guys are just falling back because they can't do anything. Do they not get reinforcements on this version of the map? Sorry, I may have misspoke earlier. It has been a while since I've done this version. And this is the beauty of forcing them to cross that that river too. They eat a lot of condition loss. Yeah. Colonel's finally wounded. Alright, these guys aren't attacking for some reason, so I'm just gonna push down here and flank them with this unit. These guys are just gonna keep chewing away at this, this artillery. So they're out here somewhere. There they are. I knew I was not crazy. So yeah, just sit here and so these guys have mysteriously snuck in here somehow. So we're just going to route them and make sure that they're not doing anything crazy. Going to chase this unit out. Just taking some incidental chip there. These guys are having some really bad ammo issues. Yeah, okay, so I finally killed this artillery off. Long time coming. I'm just gonna pin this unit against the... Okay, never mind, he's backing off. We're going to use these guys to pursue them. This unit's running into some serious ammo issues as well. Okay, I got them in perma route, so they're dead. just gonna retreat them over here, get some more ammo, a refresh for them. Okay, they're dead. This battle is definitely playing out much stranger than I have experienced in the past. I've experienced that they get repulsed here, and they don't bring such a heavy weight down to this bottom river. Instead, they end up attacking through the forest, which is definitely smarter. It's definitely harder to hold them when they do that. I don't really know what the heck's going on, but you know, sure, whatever. So I've got my artillery back in range now. These guys have enough ammo. How are they positioned with this? So I want to shoot them from here. I want to see if I can't get access to these supplies. So these guys are basically dead. Oh, they're dead. You know, I forgot to mention this earlier, but I actually just found out or just read that I guess snipers take, or skirmishers in general, take efficiency penalties or some kind of like weird effectiveness drop off when you go above 300 men. So I'm going to willingly let these guys start taking casualties and not keep replacing them to 500. They're dead. They're still having ammo problems. Just checking that this is indeed their last troop. Just pure cleanup. There's no reason not to go after these last kills. They can't really do anything to us, so... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so... Yep. Sitting on defense, getting to just blast them. That is your 10 to 1. That is what you're looking for. That's your gold standard, in my opinion. Units, you can see our infantry just gets there and shoot them. Artillery does pretty well. If I had realized that they were going to really commit to this attack, I could have rotated the artillery down faster, and at least the 24-pounder would have also done another, 1,000 casualties or so, but that's still fine. Officers, he's got wounded, but these guys promote, so that's good. Captured 1853s are good. That'll save us some money on Lorenz's later. All of these are okay. Yep. Another successful battle. Hey, Union Officer Medal. And thanks for watching.